player partner, Pittsburgh P, aka Sergeant Diamond, aka Jason Print. Back with another episode of Scores and Horrors. And a lot more. Before I go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend. Shit is absolutely free. Believe me. I know. But yeah. Let me touch on something real quick, cause I ain't did a show in a couple weeks. And the last show I did was March Madness. The Final Four, North Carolina beat Duke. North Carolina fan, we beat Duke. I did a show. Then, I fell asleep on this shit too. I get to see this comeback. That's what's up. Yeah, so the last show I did was Final Four joint. We killed Coach K. And I just been working my face off. Not my ass off, I'm working my face off. Down there 70-hour weeks and finishing books and all. I just been working. Count my books, I've been working like 90-hour weeks. No cap a lot. But me being a real nigga I am, I gotta say that my Tar Heels lost to who the fuck did we lose to? Who the fuck did we lose to in the championship game? We had them bitches, whoever the fuck they was, but hey, I don't even remember, but they beat us though. We went into halftime with a 15, 16 point lead. In the last minute of the game, we took our foot off the brake, and I knew we was in trouble. I know basketball, I know sports, but I know, we lost. And I just had to touch on that, whatever. Still a Tar Heels fan. This is a Supersonics hat, but I thought it was a Tar Heels hat. Part my hubris. You gotta do that sometimes. Yeah, I led it with that trophies from Drake, cause it's playoff time. NBA playoffs is in full effect. Ja Morant, ooh. So yeah, I had fell asleep on this game. This was game 3. I went to sleep. I ain't fall asleep. I went to sleep at halftime. They was down 20. They cut the lead to 7 at the half. And then when I got up, Golden State game was like going into the 4th quarter. And come to find out, fucking Memphis, Memphis went down 20 again and ended up winning. Which I'm mad at Memphis like a bitch, because game 1 they lost, and I had like a 7-pick smoke, and that bitch was for like $650. I needed that little free $650 just to play around with it. And I've been mad at them niggas, but they won game 2, they won game 3, they up 2-1. And I seen the post-game interview. I guess there was a timeout, and what's the nigga's name? I'm looking at him right now. I can't think of Carl Towns. He was like, we in Minnesota now. So I guess after the game, Ja Morant seen that shit, and he went on Twitter and said some shit like, yeah, we in Minnesota now. We out here. And Memphis tough though, cause Ja Morant really ain't been doing shit all series. Like, they only had like 16, 18 points tonight, and they still got the win. And he only had about the same amount of on game 2, and they up 2-0. I mean they up 2-1. Minnesota put them a fight though. Excuse me. Everybody was talking about last week when Minnesota got the play-in tournament. They talking about they was celebrating. Yeah, they made it to the playoffs. These young niggas Minnesota ain't been to the playoffs since Kevin Garnett. The fuck you expect? They was happy. Patrick Beverly always on some bullshit. But yeah, they was happy they made it to the playoffs. And then they won game one, fucked my money up, but it's all good though. I'm over that shit. I did hit the night though. I did hit the night though. I missed out on one. Damn, I missed out on a couple drinks today by one. It's alright, I be shooting that FanDuel's ass. I'm a cracker one day for about 100 grand. I swear to God I am. I swear to God I am. But yeah, I got up for something nice today. I should have got up for something nice. But yeah, this series is not. It was 2-1, and we'll see where it goes. I believe because Ja Morant ain't had a Ja Morant game yet. If he have a Ja Morant game in Game 4, this thing will be over in Game 5, going back to Memphis. You could bet on that. But yeah, like I said, it was a post-game interview, and Ja was like, he had said something, and they asked him. He was like, well, the fans being disrespectful, I'm going to be disrespectful right back. And I thought about Kyrie and Game 1 in Boston, and I'm going to get to that. But I'm going to do it the Western Conference first, though. But, yeah, Memphis is doing that motherfucker, yo. So, yeah, the three teams that play tonight, I seen them play all in person this season. Memphis, Dallas, and Golden State. But I seen Golden State without Steph. But I did see Luka, which who ain't playing now, which was crazy because Dallas up 2-1 against Utah. And real shit, Dallas could have won game 1 and be up 3-0. But this all without Luka. Utah, y'all in trouble because y'all lose game 3 at home. And no cap. Y'all motherfuckers in trouble, yo. Because y'all letting Luka Hill. Luka might not even got to play this series. But he might have to play this series. But the fact that he was able to sit out tonight and Dallas got to win, oh, that was big. That was big. Like, that was big. In the grand scheme of things, that was big. So say he don't play fucking game 4, which I ain't gonna cap. If I was the coach and I was management and I was the team owner, good ass pass, Ja. Ooh, Desmond bang that shit too. Sheesh. Good ass pass, Ja. These motherfuckers on a 21-0 run, tie the bitch up. Like I said, I wouldn't play Luka. So at worst you go back home tied at 2, and then you play Luka game 5, and it's a best of fucking 3 series. But who knows? The way Dallas was playing, knocking them threes down, them motherfuckers might just win game fucking 4 and go back home up 3-1. Then I sit Luka again, give him some extra time to heal because that calf injury serious. And you don't want to bring him back early, and he aggravate that bitch to something more serious, blow his Achilles or some shit. You don't want to do that. So yeah, Dallas balling without Luka, as they should be. Utah, you pump faking. Donovan Mitchell, I fucks with you. You'll probably be in with the Knicks next year. Where you go, Bear somewhere? They gonna break that team up. Y'all motherfuckers is trash. Ain't been shit since Carmelo and Stockton. And ain't win with them because Jordan was in your way. Next series we got, interesting. Phoenix Suns against the New Orleans Pelicans. Phoenix won game 1. Game 2, this nigga Devin Booker. Like I said, I seen Phoenix play in person this year, and they play good team ball. I like the way they move. I like their motion. You know what I'm saying? Their movement without the ball. It ain't like Golden State. Nope. It ain't like Golden State. It ain't nothing like Golden State at all. It ain't shit like Golden State's, but however, they good. But this nigga Devin Booker had 31 points in the first half. That was some Jordan type shit. I remember 92 finals. Jordan had 35 against Portland. My fault, Millage. John Mill, I mean, out of Portland. I ain't mean to bring up old shit. Excuse me. Jordan had 35 at the half. That's when he shrugged his shoulders. Like he looked at Magic Johnson on the sideline. I mean, and he looked at Magic Johnson. He was on the he was commentating. He looked at Magic like, I don't know. I got Magic. That was the same year the Dream Team. So I ain't seen it like that since Jordan. And yeah, Booker was on one. 31 points in the first half. Yeah, he was on one. And had he not got hurt, Phoenix won that game. I mean, the Pelicans was keeping it close, because they went into the half with like a 4-point deficit, but maybe a 6-point deficit. But um, you could tell that, like, these motherfuckers for real. They put up a fight, and lo and behold, third quarter started, and Devin Booker pulled his hamstring game. And it was first reported that he might miss game 3 and game 4. Now it's being reported that he might miss next, 2-3 weeks? And that's saying he's basically out for the rest of the series. Phoenix, y'all in trouble. And it is the curse of Chris Paul? It may be. It may be. Because y'all going to fucking New Orleans, the Creole cockpit, tied at 1, and all y'all got is Chris Paul. Not all y'all got, but y'all ain't got Booker, who is undoubtedly y'all best player. New Orleans got Brandon Ingram, who I think he scored 37 that game 2. And CJ McCollum, and, Phoenix. Camila. Yeah, Phoenix, you might be in trouble. I know the astronauts be saying Houston we have a problem, but it may be Phoenix we have a problem. You go back home down 3-1 without no Booker. It might be a gentleman's sweep the other way with the Pelicans coming out on top. Facts. The last series in the West, woo-woo. Golden State against Denver. Now I know Denver ain't strapped. They missing Jamal Murray, who missed the whole year. They ain't got Michael Porter Jr. I know that. But let me tell you something. Golden State is for real. They are for real as death. Them motherfuckers ain't bullshitting, yo. And they bringing Steph off the bench, which is a beautiful thing, and they should do that the rest of the playoffs, because that means you bring him in fresh against the other team's second unit, and that's a problem. And when you got Jordan Poole playing how he playing, and Clay playing how he playing, Draymond dishing out assists and playing great defense, and and they ball movement, the way they share the ball, like nobody wants to be the hero. Because they know they all could be the hero, but nobody cares about scoring. Like they just play great team ball, and it's fucking reminiscent of 2015 Golden State, 2016 Golden State. Then we get Kevin Durant Golden State, and they win 2 chips, and it's scary. It's Drake. It's scary hours. And I'm telling you, yeah, it's scary, yo. Like I was locked up for that whole. When they went to 5 chips in a row. The 5th one, I came home that season when they lost to Toronto, and then Clay got hurt in that series, and then they ain't been the same. But this season, they back, and they got a real chance to win the chip. Facts. I like Memphis though. I want to see Ja get a chip early, but if Golden State win, I won't be mad. I don't like nobody in the East. I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm going to the Western Conference, and I want to see Memphis win or Golden State win. and that's probably what it's gonna be. I don't know if Memphis. Well, yeah, I can't say that. They could get to the finals, but Golden State, that death lineup when it's fucking Draymond Green at the five, and then you got Poole, Wiggins, Klay Thompson, and Steph Curry. You got Draymond Green running the fucking five, and he's a hell of a fucking he's a hell of a facilitator. So that means that he has fucking three weapons. You got a motherfucker at all corners. Steph, Klay, Draymond. Steph, Klay, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole, and they could all make the three. Or they could all drive to the hole and penetrate. What the fuck did you do with that? Like, that death lineup is serious. And I ain't gonna cap. It might be more serious than that fucking death lineup they had with Kevin Durant. Because the one they had with Harrison Barnes, that was legit. They won a chip with that. They won 73-9 with that. Didn't win a chip that year. Then they got Durant. They won 2 chips. And then the fifth year, Durant got hurt. Klay got hurt. Because they'd have beat Toronto. Healthy, they'd have beat Toronto. No question. No question. But that death lineup is serious. And Golden State is serious. And motherfucker is, yeah. So I'm taking Memphis to Golden State to come out the West. And I'm torn because I like both of them. Ja Morant, my favorite player. Steph, my top 3 favorite players. Steph, Luka, and Ja Morant in no particular order. And like I said, I seen all them teams play this year. I seen Ja Morant in person. I seen Luka in person. They both put on shows for me. Steph was hurt, so I didn't get to see Steph, but I seen Golden State. And good pass, Ja. But yeah, Phoenix is done though. And if Dallas is playing how they playing, and Luka come back and he be on his shit, who knows? The playoffs is great right now. In the East, we got fucking Philly against Toronto. Philly up 3-0. Joel Embiid, he came up big the other night. Hit a 3-point dagger in overtime with fucking 0.3 of a second left, or 0.7 of a second, whatever it was. He had a turnaround step back. No, it was a slight step back 3. Nothing but net. He banged that motherfucker, yo. And Philly up 3-0. James Harden, even though alright, but we'll see what they do. But yeah, Philly could come out the East because the East is wide open. I'm gonna tell you why. Milwaukee topped Chicago 1-1, but fucking Chris Middleton, he gonna miss the remainder of this series against Chicago. That's big. That's crucial. When you got DeMar DeRozan playing how he playing. Yeah, Ja Morant only had 16 points, but he had double-digit assists though, for sure. Like I said, Chris Middleton is out, and you got DeMar DeRozan playing how he playing, and you got Zach LaVine, you know what I'm saying? You got Vucevic and Caruso, and I don't know what the fuck is up with Lonzo Ball. You got Patrick Williams. Shit. That wouldn't surprise me if Chicago knocked them boys off. Chicago is home for these next 2 games. If they could get 1, if they get 2, it's a wrap. Because, like I said, Middleton is done for this series. And the Greek freak the truth. But we going to see. It's only him and Holiday and their little role players. We're going to see what happens. But, yeah, it's one to watch for. It's one to watch for. Then we got Miami is up 2-0 against Atlanta. Jimmy Buckets went crazy last game. Trae Young ain't had a Trae Young game yet. He usually had him on the road to going back home. You lose game 3, it's not even, you will get swept. You lose game 3, you will get swept against Eric Spoelstra, coach team, for sure. Yeah, you lose game 3, you will get swept by that Eric Spoelstra team. It's not even up for debate. like I said, Jimmy Butler, but the Hawks got, I think Capella hurt though. Capella hurt. He got hurt in the playing. He got hurt in the playing tournament. Collins was a little banged up, but they got Denard Gallinari, but Miami strap. I expect Miami. If Miami win Game 3, I expect them to get a sweep. Like no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And then the last series in the East, we got Boston against Brooklyn. Boston up 2-0. Game 1 by far was the best game of the whole playoff so far. That game had everything. Kyrie was going bananas. And it's crazy because he's fasting. He's on Muslim time. He's fasting. He's not eating. It's Ramadan right now. And he still came out in court. But Boston got the win at the end. Kind of a fluke play. Kevin Durant fell asleep at the on the play. And I want to say that Jason Tatum he thought Marcus Smart was going to shoot the ball and he was going for a rebound and a putback, but Marcus Smart passed the ball to Tatum on a spin move and he spun on the baseline, acrobatic layup, no tap. What was like 2/10 of a second left. Not enough time for Brooklyn to do anything, and Boston got the win. And it was just a great game. Kyrie Irving, like they didn't show it during the game, but after the game, you're seeing, different highlights, and he's giving a finger to the Boston crowd. He's giving fingers behind his head. He's giving them fingers. It was everything. I missed Game 2. I was asleep. Had to go to work the other night. Woke up though, seeing that Boston had won. It wasn't until today that I looked at I was listening to one of my shows and they said that fucking Brooklyn was up big and Boston fought back, and they just said like the game plan that Boston's coach is putting together, a defensive game plan on Kevin Durant is amazing. They're suffocating. He can't move. They're just throwing different looks at him, and he can't. Steve Nash is a terrible coach. He's not making any adjustments. He's just trusting in the fact that he has Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and he feels that I got them two. We're just gonna will a win. Like we just gonna find a way to win. We can will our way to victory. It's not the case. It's not the case. Now I will say this: if Brooklyn could win Game 3, make it 2-1, because at the end of the day, if you the road team, you lose the first 2 games in a row, it's not that big of a deal. If you go hold serve on home court and win Game 3, win Game 4, now that 2, go back on the road Game 5, who knows what happened. But I'm saying to say this: you got down 2-0, you win Game 3, okay, it's 2-1. Then here comes Game 4 on Monday, and Ben Simmons comes back, and we're not looking for him to be 30-point scorer. You're just looking for him to play some defense. Fuck with Tatum, fuck with Brown. Okay, now the series is tied at 2 because Brooklyn pulled it off. And you're going back to Boston tied at 2. And who knows what happens? Who knows? I don't. Anything is possible. But what I do know is that fucking Boston is the truth. And they... Look at that. They got the same shit I'm drinking. Michelob Ultra. Boston may, like I said, Brooklyn may get, they should get Ben Simmons back in Game 4, but Boston may get the Time Lord back. I forgot his name. Something Williams. They center, they best defensive player, which is crazy because Marcus Smart got Defensive Player of the Year. If he's not even the best defensive player on the team, maybe he may be even the 4th best behind Time Lord, Jaylen Brown, and then Tatum, and then Marcus Smart. You could have gave that award to fucking Draymond Green because he had a steal tonight. At the end of the game, pretty much sealed the deal, and because Denver was still within reach. And if Jokic find a way to score or whatever, it's a 2-point game. And it was like 30 seconds left, and Draymond got the steal. He ripped him, he stripped him, got the steal. It was beautiful. It was a work of art. it was nothing short of magnificent. Like it was everything. And they get Defensive Player of the Year award to Marcus Smart. He shouldn't have got it, but it is what it is. He's the first guard to get that award since Gary Payton, the glove. Um, but yeah, Tamler coming back, so I want to see that series go 7. I hope it do. And whoever won that series got a good chance of coming out the East. And it's just it's weird without the Lakers being in the playoffs. It's my team. We didn't deserve to be in the playoffs this year, so I ain't even mad about that. Still my mob, still working, still flexing. Hopefully we have a big off season, but that's down the line. We focusing on NBA playoffs right now. Who's gonna win the Larry O'Brien Trophy? And I don't know. I got a feeling it's Golden State because that like a Golden State win, that'll stamp Steph, and that'll take away from Durant. You know what I'm saying? Take away from Durant. So I mean the East is crazy though, because if what I think is gonna happen to be Chicago and Chicago, Philly, Boston, and Miami moving on, and I don't know, man. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Golden State can win the whole thing, man. Hope it's Memphis though, but Memphis or Golden State, that's my 2. And if Luka come back and Dallas is playing how they playing, who knows? But I'm gonna go with Golden State just because I just got a feeling, you know. I just got a feeling, man. I probably went to do another show until next Sunday. It'll be not this Sunday coming up, but the following Sunday. I'm gonna do 2 shows. I'm gonna do a whole round 1 wrap up of the NBA, and then I'm gonna do a separate show. It'll be the draft will be completed. I'm gonna do an NFL draft show. So yeah, because I got a lot of work coming. I'm scheduled for work. I don't have a whole off day again until this next weekend. But I might be going to see my main man, take a little trip, clear my mind, celebrate, kick it, boom, boom with that. You know what I'm saying? But come back that Sunday, boom, and then that Sunday night I'll do 2 shows on what's happening in the NBA playoffs. What's happening with the NFL, what happened with the NFL draft. And then after that, we'll be into the second round, and then NHL playoffs start. I gotta touch on that. Good pass. We gotta touch on that, NHL, I love hockey. See what my Penguins do. We got our main goalie got hurt. But, good defense. But, we got other goalie, Casey DeSmith, and he's played some games. If he could turn into a killer in the playoffs, we got a chance to win a chip, Stanley Cup, Lord Stanley. I need that because the Tar Heels lost in the chip, and got down. The Lakers didn't make the playoffs. Give me something this year, please, sports gods. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. This was another episode of Scores and Horrors, and a lot more. Thank you.